Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a stack of 16 layouts that I wanted to share with you before I put them into albums. So we'll start off with this one here on top of the stack. This is a layout that I made recently. I made it recently, but it's an older kit from Hip Kit Club. So this is a lot of product, mostly from Pink Fresh Studios, but there are some bits that are Hip Kit exclusive. Anyway, just two 4x6 layout or 4x6 photos that I kind of overlapped a little bit. This is just telling the story of these swings that we put in our basement. Okay, so this is a Hip Kit Club design team project. I made this, I believe it was with the December kits. And there's a full process video on this one, but it's got this really fun quilted kind of background. This has been a really popular project on my YouTube channel and over on Instagram, which I should mention real quick that I do share a lot of projects and a few like behind the scenes kind of stuff over on my Instagram. And the link to that is always in my description box. So I'd love to have you come over there and join me. One of my favorite things is to visit with you guys in the comments and my DMs. Anyway, so I'd love to have you over on Instagram. This is a layout. There's also a process video for this one. I did this for a YouTube hop for my friend Sarah Scraps, and this just shows 9 of my favorite things. And then there's most of this product, excuse me, is from Vicki Boutin and American Crafts. Got some fuzzy cut flowers. One thing that I did on this one that's kind of fun is I printed my journaling on vellum. I initially printed it on white and it was just too kind of stark and took away from the other things that I had going on here, and so I printed on vellum and I love how it turned out. So look for more. I have a few more projects that I printed on vellum and printed journaling on vellum, and I will continue to do that occasionally because I really do like the look of it. This is a project that I made just for fun. It was just one that I was just playing with products, honestly. And this is from the older Paige Evans collection. I think Bloom Street is what it's called. Anyway, it's a traditional grid layout, and then I offset the photo just a little bit so that it would stand out. I added some texture here with this purple paper, and I just punched a whole bunch of scallop strips just to add some texture and interest. I've got lots of machine stitching going on. Anyway, that's a really fun project. This one looks like it, oh, there we go, is Paige Evans gives away a free cut file in her Facebook group every week, and during the holiday season this was one of them. And Charlie Brown is my favorite holiday show, and so this I had to do the cut file. And then the rest of these products are from Keep It Simple, aside from the Rick Rack. I believe that I just got that at Hobby Lobby. So there's that one. This one is one that I made just for fun using the November Hip Kits. This talks about my mom's Christmas tree and this special ornament that we put on it every year. It's got some hidden journaling there because the story that this one tells is a little more personal. But we've got there's just a little bit of torn paper and a lot of Christmas tree embellishments. This was a fun project. Here's another one that I did with the November kits. This one was a little time consuming, but it was a really fun project and I like the way that it turned out. So What I did was I inlaid a bunch of embellishments. I cut out the shape, the Christmas tree shape of my silhouette, and then I traced it on the background paper and added all the embellishments. And then I don't know if you can see there, but this white cardstock is popped up so that the embellishments tuck underneath the Christmas tree shape. And then I did some stitching, a hand stitching around the edge with some black embroidery floss. This is another hip kit project that I did for the design team using the December kits. Lots of stars, acetate, chipboard, puffy stickers, lots of different embellishments on this one. And then I believe, yep, I made a pocket out of this one. I had several photos that I wanted to use to tell this story, but they're not great quality photos. They're taken in the house at night with a lot of motion, a lot of things going on. So I just tucked the photo, made a pocket and tucked those extra photos in that pocket. When I do put this in the page protector, what I'll do is I'll take my craft knife and make a slit in the page protector so that you can get those photos in and out easily. This is a really fun project, and another reason that I think you would really enjoy joining me over on Instagram. I have a project that I do. I try to do it once a week, but it's called Tap to Create, and I do it in my stories, and I walk you through each step of creating this layout. So this is one of probably my favorite in this stack, and definitely a most recent favorite. This has got a really good story behind it, so definitely check this one out on Instagram. It is featuring the December hip kit, mostly. I think that's what almost all this product is, if not all of it. So a lot of fussy cut flowers, stitching, and then some really important journaling. So there is a full process video of this layout on my YouTube channel, so you can look for that if you want to see how the process of this whole layout coming together. We've got journaling there hidden behind the photo, and once again I'll just make a slit in the page protector when I put it in an album, and then the tag will come. Looks like we need to make some adjustments on this one and add a little more adhesive, but so you'll be able to pull that journaling card in and out. There's a full process video for this one on my YouTube channel as well. We Love Winter from the Inside is the title. This really fun cut file. These are all hip kit products again. We have one more hip kit layout. This is another one that's been really popular over on Instagram. It shows my crafty space. In fact, I'm standing right here filming this video, but over on Instagram I tell the story behind my craft space, and one of the reasons that it is so important to me. One technique that I did on this that is really fun is this decorative stitching, and I just used a decorative stitch on my sewing machine, and then I fussy cut around it. So that's a really fun project. I did this one around Valentine's Day. This is mostly products from Paige Evans and American Crafts. I believe this is a Paige Evans cut file. It already has the holes for the stitching. This was not an easy stitching project for me. I don't know if I didn't use the right weight of cardstock or what, but it was kind of hard for me to stitch, and I did end up ripping it in a couple of places. But I was determined to use it after all the hassle and hard work. So I don't know that I'll be doing this type of stitching project again, but I do love how this layout came together. So I love I believe this is a 5x7 photo, and then I just adhered the cut file to it and trimmed around the edge. And then this background paper is actually from Doodlebug, and it's an older paper that I just had in my stash. This is a more recent hip kit project. I do have a full process video on this one. One thing that I did not mention over on Instagram is that I have a flap on this one to house one more photo. Anyway, it's just a really good basic grid layout. So this one is a project that I did just for fun using Hip Kit products. I've got some vellum journaling here again. Super cute, really easy project. There's a full process video on this one. This is probably the most recent out of all of these. This one is with the February Hip Kits, and the assignment for this one was to use stitching and a starburst shape. So I took a ruler and made some lines, poked the holes, did the stitching in colors to coordinate with the kit, and then added these heart and flower stickers and die cuts to embellish it, and then added the journaling strips on the side. And then last but not least, this is a project, another one that I did just for fun. I believe it will be coming up on my Instagram this pretty soon if it's not there if it's not there already. This is older, and I guess when I say older, like from 2019, 2020, products from Pink Fresh Studio. And it just tells the story of my husband and I going on a quick afternoon date. Anyway, I used my banner punch board to create these triangle shapes. And just using those triangle shapes, it draws your eye right into the photo, which is where I want your attention to be. And then I've got the title and journaling over here. The letter stickers that I used are from American Crafts. I think everything else is Pink Fresh Studio. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm so happy to have you here. If you have not done so already, I would love to have you as a new subscriber on my channel. If you would also give this video a thumbs up, it lets me know what kind of videos that you like me to be creating, and it also helps my channel to grow by telling YouTube that you like my content and that you want to see it more often. So I would love to have you as a new subscriber. So thank you again for stopping by, and I will see you again soon.